great team win. So how do you build on that and next week continue with the wins?
Yeah, something Coach McVay talks about is stacking bricks, stacking plays, and stacking days. And so I think, we go back, watch the film, see what we did good, see where we can get better, and get right back to the practice field, get ready for next week. But, treating each day as its own, living in the moment, being in the moment, and let everything else take care of itself.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you.
2 words, Stats and Bennett. That's it.
Talk about the chemistry you have with Stetson.
Just going back from us coming together our rookie year, we both came in at the same time. So, throughout those years, just being able to get catches together and understand each other, understand what we both looking for. And, just over the past couple of years, we've been able to build that relationship and then build that chemistry on and out the field as well.
How would you describe the wide receiver room right now?
Electric, brothers, and, we all playing for each other. So, a great group of guys, and we're going to continue to play together. Building this type of relationship, man, definitely been good and definitely creating a family outside of my own.
What resonates the most with you about Stetson's growth over last year?
Man, everything, and I tell him all the time, it's like I'm so proud of him because, I saw the growth from when we came in as rookies to, where he's at now, and you can see the love on his face, the way he's loving the game, the way he's playing with that passion, the way he's playing with that swagger. So, I tell him all the time, man, I love it, and I just want him to keep going.
What have you seen from out of him specifically that when you saw that point where he was getting that swag back, that attitude back that you were used to seeing all the time?
Just the way he carrying himself on and off the field, just knowing how he played the game. I watched him when he was at Georgia, so being able to see him once he got here, it was like, and then I told him today, I say, man, you playing with that confidence and you playing with that swagger again. I love it.
He looks like he's real comfortable on this particular field. He's had some success on this field. What have you seen out of him that made you better as well?
Man, the way he handling certain situations, just the way he handling certain situations, and man, it's inspiring to me to see him come back from what he came back from and to be able to put on the show that he's putting on right now. It's just a testament to his growth and a testament to the work that he's been putting in behind the scenes.
Talk to me about the swagger that you have going into your second year. Where have you seen the greatest strides in your game?
Just being confident, man. Being confident in my abilities, knowing that I can play at this level, and just taking it in stride. Being able to, learn from the guys around me like Devontae Adams, Puka, Tutu, Jay Witt. So, man, just learning from those guys and then taking it in day by day, taking the highs with the lows, and being able to, be open to the growth in order to, become the best that I could be for myself.
How much more comfortable?
Couple more, guys.
Go on.
We've seen you worked in a bunch of different ways during camp, like on the jets and on the screenplays. Like, kind of how do you view your role in this receiver room?
Wherever they need me to play, and I'll be able to play that position. If they need me to do the jet sweeps, if they need me to run routes, if they need me to, be the guy who gotta run a route to get other guys open, then that's what I do. So just being able to play wherever they need me to play, and then making the most of every opportunity that I receive.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Just after missing the first couple weeks of camp, how did it feel to get out there and be getting everybody lined up?
It felt great. Just being out there with those guys and going to battle with them. Watching them practice every day when I was injured. But I stayed to the side, got mental reps, asked a lot of questions. Got next to Troy Reader, Nate Landman, and Omar Speights, guys like that, just to figure out what Coach wanted to do and what he wanted to accomplish. So I go out here and put my full efforts when I came back.
How did that veteran, aid help with you just getting everybody lined up wearing the green dot today?
Man, it helped a lot. Getting knowledge from guys who got NFL experience and what to expect on certain plays, certain downs, certain areas of the field really kind of stood out to me. So I took those coaching points with me out there, and I feel like I had a pretty successful game. I feel like we had a pretty successful game on defense and offense.
What was your reaction to finding out that you were in the green dot?
I wore the green dot in college, so I was kind of already used to the communication and what to expect from coach. man, it's really helpful out there. You know, just after every play, coach is giving you tips, not only about yourself, but what guys around you should do and what you should tell them to do. So it's really helpful and really exciting.
Chris, being able to be put in different packages on the defensive side of the linebacker group, what does that say about your versatility and being able to play on the defensive side of the ball?
I feel like it says a lot. It feels like a linebacker these days are very versatile. They're more the athletic builds. You know, back then it was you had to be 250 pounds, run stopper, but now, you know, we covering guys who are athletic. And so me showing versatility out there kind of gives me an edge and kind of shows that I can keep up with NFL caliber players.
Is that a custom Pooh there, or what, can you tell us the story
It
behind
is.
that?
It is. I got it when I transferred to Ole Miss in 2024. It was something to just spoil myself. I got with my jeweler, Scoop the jeweler out of Atlanta, Georgia, where I'm from, and it really just, you know, he kind of just came up with the idea on his own. So I let him freestyle, and he ended up coming out with this. So I ain't took it off yet.
Well, how does Atlanta show up in your game?
Man, so I'm originally from South Georgia, so I'm an hour south of Atlanta, small town, Cordell, Georgia. But man, down in the South, man, football is, you know, it's not just a game to us. So me growing up in those circumstances and growing up around those guys really helped me carry on to college and to the NFL.
What was it like having G Money reeling plays to you tonight?
Oh man, it was great. It was great. But G Money is somebody who knows a lot of football, so, you know, being with him and getting up under his wing been pretty cool, especially with him being my coach. You know, I can ask him about anything, whether it's D-line, linebacker, DBs, and he has an answer for me right away. He's been very helpful with me throughout camp and everything, even when I was injured. You know, he sat down with me, got extra film, answered all my questions, made me feel confident.
How close to a perfect game did you play?
I wouldn't say I played a perfect game. There's always things I need to fix, always things I need to correct. But I feel like I played to the standard of the Rams. I played to our standard. I played to the player standard and the coaches. So I feel like it was very successful.
How are you going to take that on to next week to get the win?
Just carrying over with the momentum that we got this week. Just going back into the film room, asking those guys questions, asking coaches questions, and just dialing into the film.